Bye, people. Hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. Do me a favor, hit that like button down there. It's right there. That'd be very much appreciated. Also, make sure you check out DNKKnives.com if you are thinking about buying a new knife, and let's face it, you're thinking about it. And use this coupon code if you do purchase from there, Behind the Edge 10, to find yourself getting 10% off. Also, check out Green Valley Custom Knives if you're in my neck of the woods. Oh, also DNK, they're offering Sezzle now, so that's a good thing. If you would like to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon in the description, or you can join the My People channel membership right down there. And all of the proceeds go to keeping this channel alive, to buy knives for content and knives for giveaways. Also, there is the super thanks option as well. My dogs are going to bark in the background as usual. They never shut up, so I do apologize for that. Today we're going to talk about the viability of an out the front as an EDC option. This is not what we're talking about. We're going to talk about the Cleric, and just in general out the fronts, no specific one. I was going to try to bang this out, EDC it for a week. I've made it through 3 days, and I don't think it's possible, at least for my type of work I do and the type of lifestyle that I have. It's just not an option for me. It does cut, it does work, but there's a lot of reasons why it's just not a good option for me. Mostly because I can get a lot of debris in here from work, and also it's just cumbersome. It's not working out. So during my day-to-day work day, I cut up boxes, I cut zip ties, I cut banding around lumber packages, cut open the banding from shims, all kinds of just general cutting. This can do all of those things except for maybe the breaking down boxes. It does have a hollow grind on both sides. It is very sharp, and it does cut. But it's not exactly thin behind the edge, even though it has a hollow grind, and the blade is pretty thick in the middle there. So it's just not a stellar slicer, let's say. Also, the fact that I have sawdust in my day-to-day job, it's going to gunk that up. Even though in my pocket this knife is tipped down, there's a 99% chance that within a week it's going to get so gunked up that it's not going to want to open and close properly. It is a comfortable knife as far as in hand. Feels good. You can get a good purchase to get leverage for cutting just by putting your thumb here. If this was a single edge with the hollow grind, let's say a higher hollow grind, I could probably make this work as far as breaking down boxes. But I don't think, and honestly, thinking about it, I don't know any job aside from an office job or maybe working in the restaurant business where you just have to do light duty cutting, that this would be a viable option for an EDC. Today I carried this as a backup just because this has just been too much of an issue for me. I think, in my opinion, I have to say, and I'm sure I'm going to catch shit about this in the comments, this is just not good for EDC. I think it's just going to be a standalone personal protection carry, and that's about it. Just an overview of the knife itself. It has a 154 cm blade, which is totally fine. Aluminum handle, steel button, steel clip. So your materials are fine. They are rugged enough. It has excellent T10 hardware. Actually, that might be bigger than T10. T10 hardware. The knife itself is rugged. I dropped it twice. No mark whatsoever on it. I didn't drop it on concrete or nothing. And it was closed one time and opened the next. It is not very symmetrical, which makes me think this is one of the older hand ground ones. and the action is getting a little tighter. It was super smooth and easy to open. Now it's getting a little tighter. I don't know if I've got some shit up in there or not, but I'm going to take it apart and clean it out, oil it back up, and probably sell it to someone who wants an out the front for personal protection, because it's just not for me. I do like it. I think it's rad as hell. I think it has a cool factor that is just, you can't deny. You can't deny it at all. And I like the way it makes me feel when I carry it. It makes me feel awesome. It makes me feel dangerous still. Because I'm getting old, and the older you get, the less dangerous you feel. There's nothing worse than a grown man not feeling as dangerous as he used to be in his 20s and 30s. But this knife will make you feel a little better about yourself. Yep. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about the fact that whether this is a good EDC carry in your life or not. You know, a lot of people have different jobs. This might be just right up your alley and might be just enough that you don't need another option. If I carried this every day, I would absolutely carry an EDC fixed blade or another folder. So yeah, let me know. I'm gonna keep this one short, guys, because there's nothing else I really need to say about that. I might get rid of this. I might keep it around. I don't know. It's hard for me to keep stuff around that I'm not going to use, carry, or fall in love with whenever you're trying to run a channel on no budget. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. You know the drill. Make sure you're good to each other, love each other, and remember, life is short. You don't have to be a dumb cunt. You can still be awesome, mean, dangerous, and a good person without being a dumb cunt. All right, later.